Hello and welcome to the Superhero Hub. I'm Sam,
I'm Matt.
and today we're reviewing
Krypton.
Tell 'em.
Um, I don't know how I feel about this one. What do you think?
Adam Strange is a pussy hole.
Yeah,
Like,
at least he admits it.
yeah, he's proper desperate, innit? Like, proper sucking, flipping Superman's kneecaps. And my problem is, if he's so hot for Superman, like, he must know that Superman's gonna look at him like a piece of shit if he kills Zod. Even if he kills Zod. You know what I mean? Cause what?
Why would he do that?
Because, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Superman would kill Zod. I've seen him do it a couple of times.
Yeah, but like generally is like, look, we're heroes. We don't really kill people.
Nah,
It's
not
like
always.
it's like the like. Say you were a Batman fan, you were Batman's buddy and stuff like that, and like you went and murked someone. Like he wouldn't be like, oh, thanks for that. Like he'd look at you like you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, probably, but why would you tell him?
He'd find out.
Well, has he got some
Like,
mind reading powers I don't know about?
like Superman's, like Adam, like the first thing Adam Strange isn't gonna do is run to him and be like, "I killed Zod, I helped you, Superman, I got you back." You know what I mean? Like that's not the first thing. Like he'd find out eventually whether if Adam Strange didn't run up to him and tell him, like he'd still do it. So like, yeah, Adam Strange is on a one-way ticket to getting himself murked off. Like if he was smart, he'd just use that Zeta beam on Zod and fuck him back to Earth. He's
Yeah,
doing all
but
the
then
he's doing all the wrong things again. He can't help himself. He just does everything wrong. It's like why would he just be like, look, I'm gonna kill Zod.
at this point, it almost seems inevitable. Like, who can stand up to Brainiac?
Doomsday.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't think so.
I don't see why flipping Zod ain't just like, look, do you know like in Smallville when Major Zod builds Rao Tower and he changes the atmosphere and changes the yellow sun to a red sun? I don't see why Zod don't be like, look, on Earth under the presence of a yellow sun we got these sick powers. Why don't he just kind of collectively get the science people to be like, look, whack this up in the atmosphere, turn the red radiation to yellow, and then we'll all have powers and then we'll fuck up Brainiac.
Because A, you're assuming they have the technology
Of
when they may
course they
not.
do. Well, it wouldn't be
Well,
hard. It wouldn't be
what do you
hard.
mean? Of course they do. If they knew that, Jarrell could have done it before Krypton blew up, and they all could have flown away and lived happily ever after.
Well, forget it.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
No, but he doesn't. Oh, fuck's sake. It was all too much for him. I don't know. Like, but like, if Major Zod had the intellect to build the to realise this and build the tower to his specifications, you'd think General Zod would know that as well.
Yeah, but you're applying Smallville to everything. It's Smallville. That was a weird clone Zod. I don't know why you're bringing that shit up.
Yeah,
The
but
more we forget that, the better.
all I'm telling you is I think they can do it, and the fact they ain't doing it. Well, surely they've got some way of like getting some injection that'd mimic a yellow sun or something like that. They've got to be
No,
something.
then
Okay,
everyone's going to be Superman.
okay, I'll tell you. No, they'll keep it restricted. Okay then.
That's ridiculous.
Or they'll do the thing where they do it and then magically they forget though. Okay, we'll let Doomsday out. You happy now?
Yeah,
Doomsday's released. Then he can use the Zeta Beam to fuck him off. Back to Earth.
I just want Kandor to be taken. I think that would be hilarious. To have a TV show in a bottle. These people just live in a bottle for
Well,
the
no,
rest of the series.
well, no, because they're slying it, ain't they?
What do you mean?
They keep name dropping. Last episode and this episode they dropped Kryptonopolis, and then this episode they dropped about Argo City. Like my man was fucking off to Argo City in a skimmer when we kind of got him. So they've dropped several times that Kandor ain't shit. There's seven other main capital cities. Kryptonopolis and Argo City being two of them, that for some reason Kandor doesn't talk to. There's like a falling out with the leadership there, so like Kandor's kind of isolated from everyone else, and they're planning to rally all of them together to fuck Brainiac off. So like, what's that about? You know what
I don't know.
And apparently,
I'm not.
apparently,
I know Zod wants to save Krypton and whatnot, but even when they were making their plan, he was like adamant to stay there. I'm like, I know again overall, I know he needs to save Kandor, save Krypton, but it's like he's never even been to Kandor before. Well, Kandor was gone by the time he was born. Fuck Kandor.
I'm interested who his dad is, because like,
it seems too obvious now, doesn't it, for it to be what's his face with the arm blown off.
Yeah, but it's weird because like, I like the red shard reference. I thought that was pretty decent.
If by that you mean that dopey thing in her head, I thought it looked stupid.
Yeah, I know, but red shard's a throwback to a faction. Like,
still looks stupid.
Like kind of Black Zero. Yeah, it's dumb, but I like that they kind of name drop Red Shard. I thought that was pretty decent.
They look like human Daleks.
Because apparently Kandor gets taken in a few weeks, and apparently Zod's father died in the battle for Krypton. Kandor even. So like, in the next couple weeks, Lyta's meant to find someone, fall in love with him, go to the Genesis chamber to create Zod, all in a couple weeks. Come on.
So you think it is the guy who got his arm blown off?
Knock it off.
If you tell me you think it's Jarrell's dad, I'm gonna go mental.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the guy who got his arm blew off is dead. Let's assume that. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I won't be sure.
Well, his arm.
They only homed in on his arm.
His arm got
being blown off.
His arm got blew off. He dropped like a sack of shit, and is left out there without a respirator. So I mean, the guy would have froze to death in a couple minutes. Like, but still, why would she be like? The timeline they're given is so dumb. Because now
first of all, Zod might be lying. Secondly, if Zod's not lying, maybe Zod was always meant to come back, and maybe Zod being there now makes her think, "Oh, I better do it to make sure he's born."
I was thinking, like, have you ever heard the term incest is best? I was thinking maybe he creates
her and her mum.
No, I was thinking maybe he takes her DNA and his DNA and creates himself on the sly. But then that don't make sense because, like, whatever. But I was thinking she must be...
I'm not sure the Genesis chamber would even allow for that.
See, I don't know. See, now I'm interested because it's kind of Segel's blood. I'm thinking, like, maybe the Genesis chamber doesn't work in the sense that he's light skin and she's dark skin. Maybe it don't work like that. So maybe, do you know, when they cut their hands open to kind of put the blood on the thing to open the door to Doomsday, maybe somehow slide a bit of Segel's blood and's like, look, this is... to honour the memory of that guy who died in the thing, here's a sample of his blood, create me, but really it's Segel. And they never know.
No.
But yeah...
I don't need Zod to be Superman's uncle.
Yeah, but no one ever knows.
Oh no, and it'll bug me.
So yeah, I had the incest thought.
No.
Because it's there, isn't he? I'm thinking, like, I'm interested to see what happens with him overall. Because they blasted him this episode, then you got Adam Strange going after him. I'm thinking, is he going to die on Krypton?
Nah. I don't see it. I'd be hilarious if he gets taken with Kandor. And it's spot Superman. Like, imagine that. Like, Superman in the future finds Kandor, opens the bottle, and Zods comes out and beats his ass.
That would be
nah, I don't, yeah, but we'll never see that. I don't know. Is the answer to that question? I guess we'll have to wait and see. We had the thing with the guy.
For all we know, Seg will probably get blasted to Earth.
I hate that as well.
And they'll do.
What's the point? Like Superman's not going to be in it. There'll be another show based around Superman about Superman in it. No thanks.
I do like the references though. They dropped a Green Lantern reference, didn't they? They were like, "Oh, I can't fly. I ain't got super strength, and I ain't got a power ring." So they're good with the references, and the references are slick as well. Because dropping Red Shard, that's just as innocuous as flipping Black Zero. Really, Black Zero's a little more well known, I guess, because it's been multiple things. But Red Shard's very like. You know what I mean? That's my level of knowledge to drop that, because I got it, and I can't imagine out of out of the 3 million people who watch the show, I can't imagine more than 10,000 people actually getting that reference. So I'm pleased.
Yeah, it's something they can look up and find. That's cool. Easter eggs and whatnot. I think he even
fucking arsehole.
I think Strange even dropped a JLA reference as well.
Oh yeah. And then I'll be a member of the Justice League.
Yeah, your dreams, pal. So maybe the movie one. They're a bit desperate.
This is one of those shows, unlike the Arrowverse shows, where they can just say whatever the fuck they want. They can drop any reference they want, and it's just like, oh, cool. Like dropping the Justice League, dropping power rings and shit like that. It's like with Arrow,
it's cool as long as there's no Superman.
It took them like 5 years before fucking Arrow could drop a Bruce Wayne reference, so...
Even though he's been acting like Bruce Wayne for the whole 5 years, yeah.
They must have got one good deal. They must have got a hot deal from fucking DC, that lot.
What deal? DC own the show. It's just them saying, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Use that thing.
Well, Arrow can't do it. Arrow ain't doing it. Supergirl ain't doing it, but these men are.
Well, that's what I mean. DC own Arrow and all those shows. Whether obviously they'll have a stake in Krypton, but how much say they have, I don't know. It might be a thing like Gotham, where they've just licensed everything they can, and then that's all free reign, and anything beyond that they can't. Justice League, that's interesting. They can say that.
Mm-hmm. Trying to sell a couple DVDs.
Yeah. Hey, Graph, there's a whole lot more of them to catch up with the Avengers. Not to get this torn, but 5 days after its release, out goes to JLA.
We don't need to talk about that.
We can talk about that somewhere. With the guy with the beard and his daughter.
The daughter's kind of cool. I like the daughter, but I don't want her to do dumb shit like... I like do you know, at the end where they were all had their guns on them and it was kind of like a real cool team, you know what I mean? I like that, and I hope she doesn't like... the dad's kind of annoying, but I hope that she doesn't kind of get caught up in her feelings for Seg and do something dumb. Because
but he was a douchebag again. This dude, he just keeps on finding a reason to annoy. Like Lyta shows up, not Lyta, like the girlfriend. Yeah, she shows up and he's, I've never been more attracted to you than right now. It's like, you stood right there, man.
Yeah, but
what a jerk.
If she did something dumb, or they focused in on her face and she was like, all that, like, because you know how in some shows it does that, and then the girl ends up doing something dumb. Like, I hope she's not that kind of character. That's what I mean.
She should be justified because he's a douche.
She's better than that, though.
Oh, she's better than him. That was so rude. I couldn't believe it. But with her, I liked. The dad's meant to be annoying. Clearly, I like that he really did go to shoot her. Yeah, in that scene. Yeah. But the scene after that kind of let me down. I don't know whether it was the writing or the acting or something, but when she was just like railing against him, it was, get it.
I want to see the sisters, because apparently she's got sisters in Argo City.
Well, I guess we will.
I want to see them. Yeah, I like the fact that the mum knew who Zod was just by looking at him. That was good.
That's hilarious. They just sat there and stared at each other for ages.
Yeah. What else happened? See, we got so caught up with that. There's a bunch of other stuff that happened. I like the bit at the end where Brainiac kind of turned into Rao. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And kind of that was, I didn't see that one coming. That was like, okay, Brainiac's meant to be this genius level intellect and has actually done something pretty smart. You know what I mean? He walks the walk. Like, kind of walks into the fire. The effect was cool, and then he kind of turns into... That was a cool reference as well, that he kind of looked like Rao, I guess, when he was all like fire and shit like that. So I thought that was pretty good. And then he kind of fucked over their plans, so they're going to have to...
It is smart, but also part of it, I just thought it was funny. It just felt kind of like, I know he's doing it for a purpose, but it also just felt kind of like he's fucking with them. Look at these dummies next. Now I'll be their god and I'll fucking love it. But I think he got that from the guy. I keep on forgetting his damn name. Your man with a beard when he was railing on about the gods and whatnot earlier.
Yeah, Daron Vex.
Yeah, that's it. He seems like that bloke, that character in every show, like your man in Game of Thrones, who just fucking lives for ages, far longer than he should.
Yeah, well, that guy you're referring to in Game of Thrones got his throat slit last season.
Spoilers, but yeah, I remember. But he lived a lot longer than anyone would have thought he did because he just fucking kept scheming and shit.
Yeah.
I hope the schemes get better though. 'Cause I think half the problem with the show at the minute is just, it's not... Game of Thrones is full of a cast of characters. What was his name?
Littlefinger,
right? So there's a ton of people we could have fucked with Starks and whatnot.
Yeah.
Or this guy, it's just his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. That's the only people we see him interacting with. So we need some more people, because otherwise it's going to get very boring.
Yeah, that's why it'll be interesting to see his interactions with his other kids or whatever. So yeah, I'll give this episode 8.5.
I'll give it a 7.
What's your problem, man?
Oh, I'll give it a 7.5, just for you. I thought the Brainiac stuff was cool. I don't mind the Zods stuff, but the show's okay. At the minute, though, for me, like, what I'm really interested in is this guy like Superman. There's a lot of cool references. I think if you take the references out, it's not quite as good.
Well, there's 3 episodes left. This was episode 7. I think it's only going to get better. I'm Sam. Because we're gonna see some real dirt. It looks like they spent money on it, so I think there's gonna be some dirty action in the season finale, and the battle for Kandor is gonna be. I think it's gonna look great. I think it's actually gonna look really good. So, yeah. See you next time on the Superhero. That's my expert opinion. Take that to the bank.